Welcome student again to Praveen Patil College of Diploma Engineering and Technology, our department Humanity and Science. Course Basic Mathematics, course code 22103. Again myself Mrs. Smita Shekhar Kambli. Today's lecture obviously depend on Statistics Unit 5 chapter number 8. Standard deviation is today's lecture topic. We have to discuss the assuming for use to solving group and ungroup data. Let us check. Continue the last lecture's example. Calculate the standard deviation and coefficient of variation using both the methods. I discussed the assuming method here. Last lecture we continue about the method directly. Now x I write here 10, 20, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. F I write here 3, 5, 10, 9, 16, 8, 7 and 2 and 15. Now I use here something to denote something that is the main thing we have to take. Suppose I take this as a erase part. We have to not take this part now today's lecture. We focus about this partition we have to done. If assuming we have to consider the assuming 16, 18, 20, 22, 10, 12, 14. So best way we have to take the assuming is 14. That is assuming denoted by capital A. Okay student. So now assuming is x minus 40. X means 10 minus 14 is minus 4 minus 12 minus 14 minus 2, 14 minus 14 0, 16 minus 14 2, 18 minus 14 4, 20 minus 6 6, 22 minus 14 8. Now f dx means what? We have to take f dx here, that is f x and d. Minus 4 into 3 minus 12 minus 12, minus 2 into 5 minus 10, 9 into 0 0, 16 into 2 12, 16 into 2 32, 8 into 4 32 again, 7 into 6 42, 2 into 16 2 into 8 16, and we have to complete the x. Now x square is what? X square means 10. We have to take the x square, that is the assuming square. Minus 4 square 16. 16 into f. 16 into f means 16 into 3. We have to take 48. This way we have to find f dx square. We have to put all the values in formula. This example you done as a homework. Now calculate the standard deviation. X frequency, x is given 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Oh right. Frequency is given 4, 6, 9, 8, 5, 10. Our first part is always take grand total of frequency column. I here use the assuming concept, that is a is equal to 30. So best way 30 is assuming, so we have to subtract the d, x minus a. 10 minus 30 minus 20, 20 minus 30 minus 10, 30 minus 30 0, 40 minus 10 30, 40 minus 10 30, no, 40 minus 30 10, 50 minus 30 20, 60 minus 30 30. We need f into d. F into d means what? 4 into minus 20 minus 80, 6 into minus 10 minus 60, 9 into 0 0, 8 into 10 80, 5 into 20 100, 10 into 30 300. Now it is the total of this column we have to need it put in formula. Now d square. D square means we have to take the assuming, subtract from x. 20 square 400, 10 square 100, 0 square 0, 10 square again 100, 20 square 400, 30 square 900. Now d square into f. So I use highlighter here. D f into d square. F is where? 4. Oh, I use, sorry, my mistake. I use the different color 9. Okay, so I use the highlighter. F into d square. F is where? 4 into minus 20. So we have to take the, what is the exactly highlight? So 6 into d square, so we have to take 6 into 100, 600, 9 into 0, 0, 8 into 100, 800, 5 into 400, 2000. Be careful, 2000 is there. 10 into 900, it is 9000, and 4 into d square, that is 4 into d square is 1600 or 1600. We have to take most total of these elements, that is 14,000. So we have to derive the formula sigma, that is standard deviation. We have to write as a standard deviation is equal to summation, that is under square root, summation fd square upon n minus summation fd upon n on bracket square. Summation fd square means 14,000 divided by n. N means the grand total of the frequency. So we have to take here fd, summation fd we needed 340. So we have to take 340, and then we have to take the n. N means the 42. So 42 whole bracket square. 1400 divided by 42 is 330.3. 340 divided by 42 whole bracket square, it is 809 whole bracket square. Simplification done. 8.09 whole bracket square is 65.45. 33.3 remain as the same. Square root of this 333.3 minus 65.45. Square root of this is under square root 267.87. So we're taking the square root of 267.85 using 82fx mx calculator. So we have this derived sigma is equal to 16.37. So we clear about the all values are we have to consider here. So in this way we have to use the assume mean to solve the standard deviation of the given data, that is x and f, which is the group data we have to consider. Calculation of the standard deviation, it is obviously same example we have to follow. Let us check the person and saving. 1 is the person, second, third, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Saving 114, 108, 100, 98, 101, 109, 117, 119, 121, 126. Here what is they given? We have to take the highlighter here. It is the assumed mean we have to consider. So x minus xa into d we have to consider. Okay. So x minus xa. So what is the assumed mean? 109 minus the, we have to take the, what is x minus a. X minus a means what? X is the person. X is where person, we have to take the x is the person. So assumed mean is what we have to consider? 7 is the assumed mean, not a is the assumed mean. So we have to wrong derive. 7 is the assumed mean. 7 minus, we have to take the 1, 2, 3, 4. And so we derive the final answer in this form. Next we have to take the d square. D square is where we have to derive. The derivation is what? D square means 5 square 25, minus 1 square 1, minus 9 square 81, minus 11 square 121, minus 8 64, 0 0, 8 square 64, 10 square 100, 12 square 144, 17 square 286. Total of these we have to need it. Now our general formula summation d square upon n. D square is mean 23 square upon n means n is the how much numbers are given? Only 10. Divided by summation of d square. So it is x minus, we have to take the, in this way, d square upon n, 23 upon 10. The square root of 88 6 upon 10 minus 23 upon 10 whole bracket square. Using calculator you must find the 9.289 is the, using 82fx calculator, find the standard deviation is 9.289. We have to confirm the answer. So now next part is we have to establish the mean. Mean given by 11.4, 12.5, 12.8, 16.3, 17.8, 19.2 upon 6. Because these are the x value we have to consider, and 90 upon 6, that is 15. So we have to take the 15, x minus 15 minus 3.6, that is 11.4 minus 15 is what? Minus 3.6. I use the highlighter. 11 point, suppose it is 15 minus 11.4. So it is obviously, it is what? 4, 6 are 10. Here 3. The final answer is 3.6. This way we have to find minus 3.6. Next, 12.5 minus 15 minus 2.5. 12.8 minus 15 minus 2.22. 16.3 minus 15 is 1.3. 17.8 minus 15 is 2.8. 19.2 minus 15 is 4.2. That's why we have to cover the x values. D square, 12.96 upon 36 whole bracket square. 3.6 whole bracket square is 12.96. 2.5 whole bracket square 6.25. 2.2 whole bracket square 4.84. 1.3 whole bracket 1.69. 2.8 whole bracket square 7.84. 17.64 derived by the 4.2 whole bracket square. Total of these all statement is we are here. So we have to establish now the total. So we have to take the standard deviation formula, summation di square upon n. What is 51 minus 22 whole bracket square? No, it is the di square. Okay. So upon 6. 6 is what? Number of elements are given. So 8.53. So sigma is equal to 2.9. So today's lecture we take the standard deviation of the raw data. It is raw data. And standard deviation of the group data and standard deviation of ungrouped data. So in this way we have to take the next thing. Suppose group data is there. So we have to use the assume in. Let us check what is the happen in step deviation method. 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70. These are the class interval. Mid value 5, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65. Where is derived? 10 divided by 2, 5. 30 divided by 2, 15. 30 plus 20 is 50. 50 divided by 2, 25. 30 plus 40, 70 divided by 2 is 35. 40 plus 50 divided by 2, 45. 50 plus 60, 110 divided by 2 is 55. 60 plus 70 divided by 7 plus 6 is 13. 130 divided by 2, 65. Now Fi is given 8, 12, 17, 14, 9, 7, 4. Now Di, we have to take the assume mean. So assume mean we have to take here. What is you think about what is the assume mean? Yes, it is obviously 35 is the assume mean. 35 minus 5 minus 30. Or we have to take 5 minus 35 minus 30. 15 minus 30 minus 20. 25 minus 35 minus 10. 35 minus 35 0. 45 minus 35 is 10. 55 minus 35 is 20. 65 minus 35 is 30. So we have to cover Di. Next, Di xi minus a upon c. Where c is the, we have to take the width of the class interval. C is 10. Here is 10. So we have to simplify the 30 divided by 10. Minus 3, 20 divided by 10, minus 2, minus 10 divided by 10, minus 1, 0 divided by 10, 0, 10 divided by 10, 1, 20 divided by 10, 2, 30 divided by 10, 3. So we cover Di. Now our part is F into Di. So I use the highlighter here. What now going on? Fi into Di. Be careful. Fi into Di. 8 into minus 3 minus 24. 12 into minus 2 is minus 24. 17 into minus 1 is minus 17. 14 into 0 is 0. 9 into 1 is 9. 7 into 2, 14. 4 into 3, 12.